welcome back to my channel. My name's Amelia, and if you don't know me, I upload booktube content, reading vlogs, reading wrap-ups, stuff, you name it. And before we get into this video, if you do enjoy that kind of content, then please give this video a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, please follow my social medias that I link down below. You know when you've put moisturiser on your face and stuff and your hands feel a bit weird? I have that feeling. Also, I've got no nails, so it's making it feel even weirder because I'm not used to no nails. This is just bizarre. I'm filming this at like 10 in the morning. But if you haven't guessed, I'll see by the title, it's that time of the month. It is my reading wrap up and my main wrap up and my June TBR video. So let's just get on with it. I feel like my wrap up is going to be very poor because I did not read many books in May. I mean it's the 26th of May when I'm filming this, so we've only got like 5 days left of the month, not including today. So I might finish one book and start another book, but I doubt I'll finish that by the end of the week. I'll be honest, partly because the books I've chosen to read, I had chosen to read for a specific video. One of them was very chunky and it just took me 2 weeks to read, and I averaged at least about roughly, on a normal month, 1 book a week, if not 2, but it depends on how I'm feeling, the size of the book, and how busy I am. This month, May was like a busy-ish month, alongside, like, we went back to rehearsals after like a couple of months away from that. I had a baby shower, I had like things happening on the weekends that I just didn't have time to read as much as I had hoped. We read 3 books this month, and to be fair, when I'm filming this video, I actually read 2 books and 75% of a book. Not finished it, but these 3 books have given me good vibes. I've enjoyed them. I've not had like a really low rating. The first book we read this month was Magnolia Park's Into the Dark. Now, this book I want to cherish with my whole life. Like, this is my baby now. Like, the whole series is my baby, but this one specifically just did something to me. I'm sure it's something to a lot of people. It's a very emotional book compared to the other ones. This is very... There's a lot, I don't want to spoil it because obviously I don't know who's read the books and read the series yet, read this book or The Long Way Home yet. But it's just very emotional because it picks up from where it left off in Long Way Home. And like, I kind of hoped Long Way Home, the ending was a bit of like a, oh actually nothing actually happened, it didn't happen, it was just a dream, like a bad dream. But reality was obviously it's not. It was emotional. I cried on a train, guys. On a train. This book, I laughed, I smiled. There was so much good in this book. Like, the character growth of BJ, I think this is BJ's best book. Like, I think in the last... There's a whole Magnolia Park's books, Magnolia and BJ's books, not the Daisy Hates ones. BJ, I like BJ, but he definitely was a walking red flag. I'm not saying he's not in this one, but he is better. I think he's more heading towards the green flag behaviour compared to what he was in the first 2 books. So they both were walking red flags, but when you see what Magnolia goes through in this book and you see the way BJ is there for her and like is just sticking by her no matter what, it kind of puts you that hope in their relationship again. And it's just, I love them with my whole heart. I love Magnolia, I love BJ, love this book, love like the found family in this as well, not just that. Hate Hardy Parks, although he did have a slight redemption in the book, but I really enjoyed this, and I will say this is, if I could give it 6 stars it would be 6 stars, but it's a 5-star rating. So we expect anything at lower? No. I upped my Long Way Home rating to 5. Every Magnolia Parks and Daisy Hates book, apart from the first Daisy Hates book, have been 5 stars. So it's saying something. This book has a hold on me, and I honestly cannot wait to do my reread of the series with the newer covers because, yeah. Then we have Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Again, these are all coming in a video that's coming to you, should be next week. So just keep an eye out for that because you'll then like see my thoughts about these books. This book is a new series from Elsie Silver. It's the Rose Hill series. It follows Ford Grant, who is Willa from Heartless's brother and the son of a musician, and Rosie Beaumont, who comes back to town, comes back to Rose Hill, and she needs a job. She's left her job in the city, where she's left her boyfriend, or like gone on a, not on a break, just, I don't know if it's gone on a break, I don't know, but she moves back to Rose Hill originally just to come back for a bit, but she ends up moving back. It's kind of obvious, and she needs a job. Ford gives her a job, but with that, they're not really, they're like childhood friends slash enemies to lovers. Like, they're not enemies, they just had a lot of banter. She used to think he hated her a lot, but really he didn't. It's a great love story. I gave it a 4 stars. I think it's cute. I enjoyed it. It's not my favourite Elsie Silver book, but it was better than Hopeless. But it's not my favourite Elsie Silver book. I did enjoy their story though, so 4 stars. And then the final book that I technically would have read by the end of the month is this book. I put the dust jacket on specifically just for the video. I'll be taking it back off as soon as I filmed because I can't finish reading it with the dust jacket on. But it is Funny Story by Emily Henry. This book follows Daphne and Miles. Daphne was engaged to Peter, and then on his stag do comes home and basically tells Daphne he's in love with his childhood best friend Petra, so he's ending the engagement, and then she then moves in with Petra's ex-boyfriend Miles, and they start, like, they basically, like, they're just like living together, like it kind of forms a friendship. They kind of bond over this one thing that tragically happened to them, and then they get drunk one night and they get the wedding invite for Petra and Peter, and the next day Daphne calls Peter calls Daphne, and Daphne answers the phone and says, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing my boyfriend," and it being Miles. So then they're kind of like fake dating. And then you see them like kind of put their life together again since everything happened. I am really enjoying this book. I think it's gonna be a 4.5 stars. I can't remember what I rated Happy Place or Beach Read, if I'm honest with you. I feel like they were 4.5, 4.75 stars. This is very much in that ranking. I really am enjoying this book a lot more than I loved Book Lovers and You and Me on Vacation. So take that as you wish. I am loving Funny Story. Like, I'm really loving it. Like, I'm really enjoying it. Like, if I didn't go to a musical last night, I would probably have finished it last night just because this book is so good. And I know I could have waited till the paperback came out, but I wanted to read it so soon. So I was like, yeah, we're buying it. Hardback, so yeah. Really enjoying it. Kind of annoyed I didn't tab this book, but maybe I could do a reread at some point and annotate it. But I'm really enjoying this book so far, so yeah. But that is my wrap up. So bye guys. No, I'm joking. We have a TBR to pull, and I actually don't have set videos to film in June. I have kind of like, I've got one video that I'm going to film, but like it relies on this TBR, so it's okay. I feel like I'm just gonna pick a TBR of 8 books. I've got my TBR prompts, we're gonna give it a shake and we're gonna pick 8 books. I've got my TBR card here, you cannot see it. Okay, you can kind of see the TBR card here, you can't really see it, but they're here. But we're gonna pick 8 prompts from here. So, first prompt. This could be something I've already had again because I put them all back in now after I finish with them. Okay, this is good. A book you really want to read. I think I am going to like take these all out and retype them and print them off just because it'll be a bit more neater. But a book you really want to read. Oh, I like the whole cart. I'm going to try and keep them like I'm not in the mood for like a thick, chunky book right now because I would love to put Binding 13 back on the TBR. But I don't want like a thick, chunky book because I will be there a whole month. And I do kind of want, I got like, basically in May and June, there was 1 week in June I'm filming another video. It's a specific video about only specific books, and I'm very excited because it's my week off work, so I'm going to do it. I think I've been wanting another Amelia Jimenez book for ages, and I've just bought another one of hers and I haven't started this series yet. So I'm actually going to pick up Part of Your World by Amelia Jimenez. I need to take the sticker off, but it's fine. I have heard so many good things about this book, and I love Amelia Jimenez's writing. I've only read 2 of her books and a novella, and all of them have been so good. Like, I loved it. That I just feel like I'm gonna love this book. So, and I really, really want to read it. Like, I have this like urge, I want to read it so bad. So we're gonna pick up Amelia for the book that I really want to read, because that gives me free reign and that's great. I was really hoping I would get this book this month, so that's good. Can I put it somewhere you can see it? Or let's try here. Next prompt. Let me. I'm trying to like get down because there's someone I haven't actually picked up since I put them in there. Oh, a cartoon cover. What relies as a cartoon cover? Oh, we could be here for a while. Oh, I mean, we could put one that's already on the TBR cart for the month back on for the last month. We're gonna put First Down. I really want to get to it, and I wanted to get to it this month, but obviously didn't get to it. I didn't get to any of the other TBR cart books, so I'm going to put this book back on my TBR again because I really want to read it. It's a football romance, and it's short. This is kind of like the vibe we're going for, like these kind of lengthy books, but I really want a fantasy book. Like, I would love to start the Throne of Glass series. Like, I really am in the mood for a Sarah J Maas book right now. I'm like, just want it, so hopefully, but we're going to put First Down. Oh, just one? Okay. I'm really glad I started doing TBRs. Not that I've stuck to it, but like, I'm glad I am. Friends to Lovers. Oh, I don't know. Why did I put this in there? I don't know what a friend... I don't know if like... Again, it was on my TBR for last month. But we got If He'd Been With Me. I googled it. It says it's a Friends to Lovers. So it was the first one that came up when I googled Friends to Lovers books that I have and own. So I feel like it's a good sized book to read. I do need to read it. I've been wanting to read it for like 2 years. Not a year. I bought it last year. That's a lie. So we're gonna put this on my TBR. 3 books down. I'm hoping I can't put it. I was gonna pile it so you can see it, but it's all falling everywhere. We do not need that. I am hoping from this TBR we get Mile High, so I don't have to like add a 9th book, because I do need to read that for my book club, as I'll explain at the end of the video. Okay, next prompt, guys. A single word title. Have I got one of them? Oh, actually I do. It's recent as well. Let me just see of all the other ones I've got as well. Oh, I have Wildfire. That's another one. That's why I put it in there. I'm very excited for this. Powerful by Lauren Roberts. I was gonna pick up Wildfire by Hannah Grace, but this is like a quick little novella. I also really want to read it because Reckless comes out in July, and yeah, but I'm really excited to read this. I bought this 2 days ago, so the fact that this goes to my TBR, thank you. And it's fantasy, so I finally get a fantasy book. Okay, next prompt. Your most anticipated read. Well, I've just filmed a video on these, so most anticipated read of this thing. That's not a long book like Binding 13, because I'm not doing that. This could be where I put. Guys, this is difficult. Like, I could start the Throne of Glass series. I could really start the Throne of Glass series, and like, I'm still so torn on how to read it. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, that's stressing me out as it is. Oh, you know what? We're gonna do it because I mentioned it like 3 times in this video already. I'm gonna add a Throne of Glass book to it. When I get to picking this book up, it might not be this book I read for the TBR, so it might be this or the Assassin's Blade, whichever one I start with. But it's gonna be one of these books for my TBR. I'm gonna say the Throne of Glass, just because I think that's the best way to go through. I'm gonna read it that way. We're going to finally hopefully start the Throne of Glass series this month. Fingers crossed. We have 3 more to pick. 3 more to pick. This is so difficult. Like, choosing books from a prompt is very difficult when you have it's like kind of free reign. A cozy cover. I wrote this thinking I kind of know what I'm leaning towards, the cozy cover. Like, I'm thinking between Pumpkin Spice Cafe and You Again. But I think this is the one I'm going to want to read more. Like, I feel like this one I can keep to autumn because it's very, very autumn vibes. But it's just going to be cozy vibes. Look at the shop. So I'm going to add that one. Who you want to choose from? I don't hold... Oh, this is a bad idea, guys. Because I could technically use the one I'm currently reading on my Kindle. I got a dark romance, but I don't actually have... I mean, would you call King of Rough dark romance? I don't really want to use... I mean, I could use a Kindle book. A Kindle Unlimited book, but that's not really... That's defeating the purpose of using a TBR. And I don't want to read it right now because I'm not loving it. And I don't... I mean, I could do The Brutal Prince. Like, I'm even trying to look at my other shelf to think, have I got dark romance on there that I just don't know of? You know what? It's not specifically classed as a dark romance, but it does have mild violence in it, so we are going to go with King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I think I'm using the word dark romance loosely here because I don't have any on my TBR cart, and I don't want to use my Kindle Unlimited because I'm trying to like get my physical TBR down because I keep buying books, guys. So we're going to do King of Wrath. Okay, we're doing one more, guys, one more. Okay, this is a good one. Something on your TBR from early 2023. Not mid 2023, late 2023, because I have got something that have been in late 2023, early 2023. It's remembering what I got when. But I will be honest with you. We have Hot House Flower that has been on there for a while. Carrie Soto's Back, that's been on Extremely for a while. You know what? I missed Miss Taylor Jenkins Reid and it's been sitting there collecting dust. Like, you can probably see the dust on the top of it. It's kind of gross. We're going to do Carrie Soto is Back. She is finally entering the TBR for the month. It's taken a long time, but I do miss a Taylor Jenkins Reid book, so... Okay. So, we've chosen our TBR. I'm just going to go through the books quickly. I'm not going to lift them up, so go through them as all the books that we've got for our June TBR, alongside another book, because I didn't get a prompt that fit it, really. So, we've got Carrie Soto's Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We have King of Wrath by Anna Huang. We have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. We have Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. We have Powerful by Lauren Roberts. Oh, and they're falling. We have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. And we have If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nolan. Stay. And we have First Down by Grace Riley. Now, with that being said, I do have to add another one to my TBR. It is kind of chunky, but for those of you who didn't know or haven't seen my announcement, where I think I was wearing this exact same top, I have got a book club on Fable. I've started my own book club on Fable. The link is in the description below. We would have started this book by now because we start on the 1st of June. Actually, we started on the day this video goes live. This is the first book. I chose this book as the first book of the month's book club. First book for my book club's pick, and then they'll be voting each month for what book you want. Like, I'll vote 4 or 5 books. When it comes to like the end of the month, so then I'll add that to my TBR for next month because I want to like keep up with the reading, unless I've already read it. However, I do need to add it to my TBR so I can actually read it. So it's Mile High by Liz Tomford. This was on my May TBR and I haven't got to it yet. So this is getting added to my TBR. It might be the first book I read, mainly because I need to get through it, but I might read it alongside a different book so I can keep up with the kind of like timestamps on Fable, which is kind of good. So Mile High by Liz Tomford is going to the TBR. And with that being said, the video is now over. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, please keep an eye out for my channel for next week's video because we have a very exciting video where I read the 3 books that I wrapped up at the beginning of this video in there. So if you do like that, if you do like the content, then if you do want to do a reading vlog for those books, go check it out. And if you do like my content, then please follow my social medias that I link down below, and keep an eye out for my channel for reading sprints. I haven't done any this week when I'm filming this video, but hopefully we'll do some in the coming week. And yeah, and I'll see you again very soon with another video. Bye!